they're drowning. And it also feels real good because your knees are cold, and
Yeah.
you just save that one little dime-sized area of skin on the top of your knee.
What I try to do generally is sort of do like a cross-legged lie down type of deal, so I can be as submerged as possible. Does that make sense when I describe it?
I'm picturing you like a naked wet Buddha in a tub.
Not that different. Not that different, I suppose. I'm laughing.
You're laughing in the tub?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If anyone visits me while I'm taking a bath, it's a scary sight, apparently. There's fire everywhere, and I'm laughing in the tub.
You're contorting your body so you could
to
fit.
try and submerge myself.
Yeah.
Well, I feel, and I don't take baths outside of the winter, basically. I feel like it's a nice, like, oh, it's cold out, let me just sit in some warm water, get some Spider-Man bubble bath.
Yeah.
Baby bubble bath, ideally, but yeah.
Yeah. Seb's baby bubble bath.
That's right.
But it's... You know what? I do like a shower more. I find it more relaxing because it's the feeling of getting into a nice hot bath is really nice for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and then it's just you're either too hot, and then you're trying to regulate constantly. It's like, more cold water. No, now more hot water.
I'm basically never adding more cold water. Because like, even if I'm sweating a little bit from my brow, I'm like, it's okay. I'm in the bath. I can splash some water in my face and wash it off.
Yeah.
But you spend too long in the bath, now it's too cold.
Yeah. And the water gets dirty, and I don't want to see that. Shower is just...
That's why you bubble bath. You don't need to see the dirty water.
I like your idea. Well, why can't you have wine in the shower?
Because the wine glass will get all splashed in.
Oh, no, you pour it into like a
beer bottle?
Yeah.
Well, or like a beer can.
Yeah.
I think might look even worse than a beer bottle in a shower. But either way, I'm saying double standard.
Yeah, that's true. A man's fancy day is beer in the shower.
That's right.
And
treat yourself. Treat yourself, gentlemen. Have a beer in the shower today.
Oh man, sounds so sad.
Well,
we gotta take it back.
Yeah, all right. Let's get cheered back up by our burgers.
Yeah,
Matthew, you have had A&W before, though, right? This wasn't the first time you've had A&W?
No, as I grew up, entered into my teens, I realized that the A&W family had a burger just specifically for me.
Mm-hmm.
Teen burger.
Yeah, I feel like around that time, maybe the late 90s, early 2000s, is when they reintroduced from the 50s, the burger family. There's, of course, Mama Burger, Papa Burger, Teen Burger, and Uncle Burger.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting any? Oh, and Grandpa Burger. Papa Burger, whatever it's called.
Can't forget about Grandpa Burger. They don't have a baby burger, though. I think that would be helpful.
No baby burger.
And that sounds good, and they could be sliders.
Yeah, they should have a baby burger.
Yeah. I think they have mini burgers. I think they just don't
they
call
do
them
now.
baby burgers. I guess nobody wants the idea of eating little baby burgers.
I guess not. Plus, they have the chubby chicken burgers. Those are nice little burgers. I had a chubby chicken burger just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
From what I remember, it was basically 2 pieces of bread, a little delicious piece of chubby chicken, maybe some mayonnaise, and some pickles. And it was great. It put me in such a mood for pickles. I went home. I was kind of drunk. I went home and sat there watching TV, just opened up a jar of pickles, started eating pickles. It really put me in the mood for pickles. What kind of life do I lead?
Just the jar of
Beers
pickles.
in the shower, just late night pickles in front of the TV.
Late night pickle binges. Did you drink the juice after the pickle juice?
No. But I did actually last week separately. I was at work and I had some clients who insisted on doing shots of alcohol followed by shots of pickle juice.
Ah.
Went and got some pickle juice for them. That wasn't that bad.
I guess. Sounds gross, though.
Pickle juice is pretty good if you like pickles.
Yeah, sure.
If you don't like pickles, not up your alley.
No, it sounds like the worst if you don't like pickles. So
hold on, just to finish. I don't want to cut you off, but to finish this thought, I just had a thought. Matthew, you don't like pickle juice, but you do like pickles?
I've never tried pickle juice.
Okay,
and I do like pickles.
Don't like tomatoes? Thoughts on tomato juice?
Ooh, even worse.
Oh yeah.
I hate. My sister used to love drinking these V8s.
Yeah.
And I hated the way you get some of that tomato juice on the rim of the can, the way it smelled.
Well, if it's in a plastic bottle.
No, never. Any tomato juice.
Glass.
Nope.
All right.
Don't like it. Especially out of a can. That was the reason I never wanted to get sprayed by a skunk. I know other people might have other reasons.
I mean, that's the reason.
to me, though, the most horrifying thing of ever being sprayed by a skunk was not I'm going to smell like skunk for a while. It's I'm going to have to sit in a bath of tomato juice.
I mean, all right. I guess, yeah, there's something to that, but do you really just hate tomatoes that much that you won't
Yeah.
soak yourself in them?
Yeah. 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 I remember when I was younger, a friend's younger sister would always refer to me as the tomato man
Oh, wow.
because I was renowned in that household for hating tomatoes so much that they'd be like, "Oh, the tomato man's coming over."
So you're ironically the tomato man.
Yeah.
Well, how does that make you feel to know that you are known as the tomato man to some?
Not good.
I mean,
Not good.
it seems like like your shadow self. You know, like that's the evil version of Matthew that you would never want to encounter, really, because he's just like you in every way except tomatoes.
Yeah, except I. That's how you'll know if ever I've been replaced by a clone or an alien or something.
He's
or
eating
like
tomatoes.
evil version of me.
But tomato sauce, no problem.
Oh, I love tomato sauce.
That makes no damn sense to me.
Ketchup too. Oh, it's
Well,
good.
ketchup is just its whole own thing. It's
Yeah.
barely tomato at that
Tomato
point.
sauce for as long as it's.
Tomato juice, no. Tomato sauce, yes.
Yeah, that's true. I don't understand myself either, but as long as there's no chunks, I'm good with it. But it's got to be thick enough to not be a juice.
Okay.
It's a fine line. You got tomatoes, no good. That's just one big chunk. Tomato juice, that's too liquidy. Somewhere in the middle, I'm good with that. That's why ketchups are okay. That's why tomato sauces are okay. Good with that.
All right, Matthew. This is peculiar. This delineation between tomato juice and tomato sauce that you make. Another peculiarity of Matthew. You were telling me about your cat the other day.
Oh,
You had
man.
the cat's nails needed to be trimmed,
Yeah.
and you need to calm your cat down. How did you calm your cat down, Matthew?
I wasn't 100% sure I wanted to even mention this because I
Mm.
got such a strange reaction. Oh, all right. I think we talked about this before, how I would pretend to wash my cat.
Yes,
Clean my
yes.
cat?
How you'd give it like like not little kisses, but you'd sort of just like rub your lips on it to mimic the feeling of a cat licking. it.
Yeah, and it would fool him long enough to be like, oh, I'm being clean. I'm going to relax, really take it in.
Yeah.
And so I was doing that yesterday, and I realized it works. Like, he's calming down so much that we can cut his nails.
Uh-huh.
So I was doing that, but I had to do it for a little longer than normal. And this time, one thing led to another, and by the end, I was full on licking that cat.
Now,
Tongue around the eyes.
around the eyes, you were like really cleaning the cat with your tongue.
Eventually, I realized, I really am cleaning him. Like, I'm giving him a bath. His whole head was wet after.
Oh,
But he was so into it, and I didn't really realize what I was doing until it was too late.
do you have any cat allergies, Matthew? Because I noticed you're a little stuffed up today.
Yeah, I am stuffed up, eh? I wonder if if I'm allergic to a cat and licking a cat only makes me stuffy, then I feel like I'm pretty good.
I guess, yeah. Are you have you coughed up any hairballs in the past 24 hours?
No, but I did have a lot. Okay, so when I was doing this, I thought that Mallory, she was the one cutting the nails of the cat.
Mhm.
Thought she knew what I was doing.
Oh, she was not
just,
paying attention.
She just saw my face nuzzled into the cat
Yeah.
for a while. I was like, oh, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And then, like, after she was done, I was like, okay. And she got back and looked, and I was like mid-lick on the cat's face. And it's like, what are you doing? And I immediately just regretted the last couple minutes, and I felt so low. I was like, oh man, I thought you knew, and it was okay. And now I'm just this weirdo who's licking the cat clean.
Well, I mean, it was working. Now,
It was.
this is the other thing, Matthew. You mentioned to me that there is a product that's like a fake cat tongue that you hold with your mouth,
Yeah.
so that you can effectively lick your cat without actually using your tongue.
Yeah.
Is this a product you'd look into, or
No.
you've realized now you're not deterred to lick your cat directly?
It's I find that product ridiculous. It looks like more of a joke product. I mean, if you're gonna
It kind of is.
if you're gonna do it, go all in.
Well, all right. I mean, okay. I'm surprised that you're not more interested in this product.
It just doesn't feel as true.
All right.
I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the cat if I'm pretending to clean him, because it's not really cleaning him.
Aren't you? Isn't it? Is your tongue really cleaning it?
Well, maybe not.
Or are you just licking it?
It looked like he had to re-clean himself afterwards.
Well, yeah,
so
exactly.
maybe not.
Because that fake tongue is basically a brush, no?
Yeah, you're right.
So you're brushing him. And what's the cat tongue do? A cat tongue is like little sandpaper, so it's not really like scrubbing with soap. It's like brushing.
Listen, man, there's no going back.
Oh,
I can't
no.
undo what I've done, and
Nice.
I'll probably just have to keep it up. I need to build up a tolerance to it.
To cat hairs.
Yeah.
See if you get a little less stuffed up.
I had cat hair in my mouth for the next half hour.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How'd you get rid of it?
I brushed my teeth many times.
Many times.
Yeah.
What, did it get between
Well,
your teeth
twice.
and stuff?
Yeah, it was kind of in there.
I imagine you would just like swoosh some water around and then yeah.
I don't
Do
want
that
people to
with
think
those.
I do this on my time off. You know, if I'm alone with your cat, I'm just going to start cleaning its face. But you know, sometimes you need. I would gladly sacrifice my my tongue just to not have those nails dig into me every day.
Fair enough. Okay, I guess that's a weird trade-off, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Matthew, do you remember this? I feel like when we were 15, we were at a birthday party, and in the morning, there was like a Ripley's Believe It or Not, and we were watching it, and there was a woman, renowned woman. People would travel from far and wide to go and see her because she would clean eyeballs
Ooh.
with her tongue.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
All right, well.
And I'm glad I don't.
It was this like old woman in like Middle Eastern Europe or something, Eastern Europe, and she would just, hold your eye open and lick it all over. It was the weirdest thing.
There are eye wash stations. I mean, that
Yeah.
doesn't need to be done by a human.
I mean, eyelids and
Effectively.
normal tears will do it.
Yeah. Is she only cleaning the eyes of burn victims who have no
man,
more eyelids?
It seemed like a fancy person's thing. Like, oh, you've never had your eyes washed until you go see her. She does it better than the rest.
I feel like she should teach other people to do it because there might be a market for it, but not everybody wants this old woman to wash their eyes.
No, I suppose that's true.
Sometimes people's breath isn't the best. What do you think? Her breath is real good?
No, probably not.
No.
It probably isn't very good at all.
Where's she from again?
I don't know. It was this, from my memory, it was like Eastern Europe.
Oh yeah, bad breath.
A lot of
Central
garlic
over
in their
there.
diets over there. Now, Matthew, back to the burger.
Yes.
Matthew, what did you order today?
In this time in my life, I don't. I felt like none of the burgers really spoke to me. They weren't really marketed for me.
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's the teen burger, the mama burger, the papa burger, the grandfather burger.
Yeah,
and,
I don't remember what grandpa burger. I don't
grandpa
know, something
burger,
like
yeah, and then the matzah burger. The matzah's not a person, so I just got the matzah burger.
that. Okay, so you feel like you don't fit in this family unit.
Yeah,
There's no like bachelor burger.
no, like 30-year-old. I guess I'd just be the teen burger, but 15 years later.
Yeah, it doesn't work. There's no like live-in girlfriend burger. There's no.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
no. I don't know. There's no. It'd probably be the most depressing burger.
There's
I
no
think.
like quarter life crisis burger. There's nothing of
Yeah.
that sort.
Quarter life crisis burger would be good, and the teen would just it wouldn't be a teen anymore. I guess it would be a 30-year-old guy. He'd be starting to bald. He'd be a little overweight. He'd look sad. Everyone's smiling.
I
and
feel
he'd
like
look
maybe the
sad.
quarter life crisis burger would be like the healthiest burger. It'd be like a lettuce wrap. Like, oh, we're turning it around. We're fixing this life. But by the time you become the Papa Burger again, you're like, forget it. We're back to the burger.
Yeah, no, the quarter life burger is just there's no burger underneath it. It just says leave this place.
Go for a jog.
Yeah, it's like, what time are you ordering this burger? If it's during normal working hours, go get a real job.
If it's 3 a.m, go home.
You're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
this is why you're having the crisis. I mean, even as a child, sometimes I want, or not as a child, but even nowadays, sometimes I want the mama burger.
Sure.
Sometimes that looks more appealing to me.
Yeah.
But it's the mama burger, and that's a burger for ladies.
Well, okay. I feel like the burgers are mostly differentiated by how many patties are in them. No? I mean, they're
Yeah.
basically the same burger. I feel like the mama's a simple burger. The papa's a double burger. Grandpa's a triple burger.
Yeah.
And then the teen burger is like the mama with the works. It's got like bacon and cheese and stuff on it. And then the uncle, I went and got an uncle burger today
Yeah.
because, I don't know, I was looking at it real quick. I'm like, crazy uncle? I don't know, that one's looking kind of nuts. I like that. It seems to basically be the teen burger, but with a bigger patty. they add an extra couple ounces of meat to that patty.
Yeah.
So you get the bacon, the cheese, lettuce, tomatoes. No tomatoes for Matthew, and they've got a couple different